Hey there, this is Dana, author, speaker, and wellness advocate. Today I'm going to talk about gut instincts. Your gut doesn't lie, people. Your gut speaks, sometimes softly, sometimes it's screaming for your attention. Are you listening? Do you feel the shift? Your gut is telling you something, and today we're going to talk about it. All right. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about listening to our gut instincts. You know, it's only through growing older and gaining wisdom and having some horrific things happen to me that I've learned that my gut doesn't lie. My gut intuition is always 100% accurate. It's always totally true. It is something that has never, ever, not even once, steered me wrong. So here's a situation. This is in my early days when I was a young, rebellious teenager. I was in beauty school and I had moved in with two younger people who were my age. So we were all living together in a not so great part of town. And one evening they were both gone out and about having fun, but it was a school night because I was in beauty school and I needed to go to bed early. So I'm in bed, and all of a sudden I hear a loud crashing sound. I hear glass breaking. And I kid you not, I was scared stiff. And I knew that something was seriously wrong. And I suspected someone was breaking into my apartment. I lived on a 1 floor, so it was pretty easy to access, coming into my home. And anyway, so I could hear this robbery taking place. It was the most scariest thing. I kid you not. Back then, I didn't really have faith. Back then, I didn't really have a relationship with God. But I tell you what, I was praying for my life. But my gut intuition said to me, just very silent, something just kind of came over me and said, be brave, get out of that bed, walk over to the door, lock the door. And so I'm laying there in bed, and it just so happens that my friend's dog that lived with us was in my bedroom and curled up in bed with me and was kind of whimpering, and you could tell the dog was scared just like me. And so I'm kind of quietly just petting the dog and just whispering, it's okay. And here I am, I'm trying to comfort the dog, and yet I'm in great need of comfort myself. And I'm like debating, do I or don't I get up and lock this door? So just when I'm thinking about getting, brave enough to get out of that bed and go lock the bedroom door, I kid you not, the robber opened the bedroom door, kind of looked in real fast, but I was way over to the other side of the room. It was a really, really, really big bedroom, and my bed was like way on the other side. And for whatever reason, I guess this person just wasn't observant and didn't even see me. And he no sooner opened the door and he shut the door, and then he went about his business. And right then and there, I hurried up, tiptoed over, and locked the door. And then went back into the bed and just sat there praying. Oh, God, keep me safe. Oh, Lord, don't let them rape me. Oh, dear God, let these people just do what they need to do, take what they want, and then leave. And so after it got really, 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 really quiet, I took a peek outside the door. So I unlocked the door, I took a peek, and I could see that my front door and screen was wide open. I could see glass all over the living room. The front window was broke. I could see the stereo. The very expensive stereo was missing. This is back in the 80s when, we had big stereos, and the stereo was gone. And I knew that's what they probably wanted. And so I went over to the front door because I didn't see anyone, and I looked out. And I was pretty surprised. I saw the stereo smashed to smithereens right smack in front of my apartment. So I'm guessing that someone must have driven down the road, seen the robbers, they got scared, dropped the stereo, and took off running. Anyways, this was a learning experience for me. One, thank goodness that nothing happened. Number two, my intuition, it was trying to steer me to safety. My intuition was trying to alert me and alarm me. I mean, good chance, if this person really knew I was there, they probably would have hurt me. My best intuition tells me that God was with me. He protected me. But anyways, this experience did teach me to start tuning into those feelings, that little hunch that something's not right, and to pay attention to it. So then later in life, I've had different times where, again, I had some serious gut intuition occurring, different times where this red flag is flaring. And of course, we don't see a visual red flag. It is just something within us. I call it a little antenna. It's internal, and the truth is that God really did make all of us with a gut intuition. It's not by accident that we have this little alarm system within our body in which we can realize and be notified and alarmed that we are in danger. It could alert us, it could teach us, it could forewarn us, it could protect us, it could move us to take action. And so today, are you listening to this intuition? Are you aware of what's going around you? Whenever that little antenna is flaring, do you ignore it? Do you tell yourself, oh, it's your imagination, you're just over exaggerating, or you have a wild imagination, or you're just paranoid, because the truth is we're not paranoid. We really do have this intuition that guides us and directs us, and it's beautiful when we listen to it, because it could really protect us and it could lead us into safety. So feel free today to share with me different times maybe where you listen to your gut intuition, or share if you had this little nudge that something was wrong and you didn't listen to your gut. Share both, because both are very valuable in learning, and they're lessons, and they teach us again that our gut doesn't lie. If you like more inspiration or wellness tips, go to DanaArcuri.com and have an awesome day.